Two dudes reviewing the news, pop culture, video games, movies, and shoes. Quincy and Justin with a nerdy forecast. So stay a while and welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast.
Welcome to the Mugs Podcast. I'm your host, Quincy.
And your other host, Justin.
There we go. That's for the listeners.
There we go. So today we decided to go out and about and grab us some drinks because it's a little still warm up in this room. Some nice blended frozen drinks from Dutch Brothers. Mm-hmm. I got my Starry Night. Quincy got something new called the Spellbound.
Spellbound, I think, yeah. It's an energy drink.
Yeah, with Rebel. I took just a sip of that, and
you're vibrating.
Woo! Yes.
It's the Laura says that it reminds her of peach rings.
A little bit.
Maybe a little bit. Yeah.
A little bit.
I like it. I don't go in for the energy drinks too often from there, but this is pretty good.
I would say they're like the what do they call them? The Sour Patch Kids watermelon.
Okay.
That I would lean more toward because of that bitterness. The tanginess. Yeah. All right. Last week we watched wrestling, as we normally do. Very good, very fun. If you haven't watched it, it's wrestling, man. Go and check that out. Watch it for yourselves. It was a good show, and I guarantee you tonight's going to be just as good. One of the things that I've kind of been questioning is because we had to slow down on movie nights because I've had to get home because work usually calls me in and all that, is maybe I should give myself some homework. Movies that you want me to see, but you don't mind not catching again. Okay.
Well, I could probably do that.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I've got a few streaming services that could be very beneficial.
Well, while we're on the subject of that then, have you seen Elvira's original movie, Mistress of the Dark?
No.
So, Elvira is kind of making a comeback this year. I mean, she's always been around, but this is her year of doing shit. She dropped her memoirs, told us about her lovely relationship, and got to do kind of her old show a little bit on Shudder, where she talks before and a little bit during. It's not quite Joe Bob,
who
I'm wearing today.
Yep.
It's a lot less talking than that. But so she did her movie for the first part of it, and then she did two other movies. One of them's one of her all-time favorites, which is the original House on Haunted Hill. She's done it for some of her other shows. I don't remember what the third one is because I haven't gone that far yet. But you could watch Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. It's a comedy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's available on Shudder.
Okay. I'll need you to send me that later on then. Just that way I don't forget it. Because me no big brain. Me medium-sized brain.
I also own it physically.
Oh.
So you can borrow my DVD if you want. But it is on Shudder where you can watch it with her little commentary and whatnot.
Yeah, I'd rather do that. How do I switch the scene? There we go. Today we are talking about charities, as we always do. I haven't talked about Humble Bundle for a little bit, but now it's good time. Down in the description, there is a way to get Humble Choice. Yes, right above us on the stream, we are a Humble partner. Down below, you click that link, and if you go over to the Choice slider, there's some really good games this week, or month, for the Humble Choice, starting with Katana Zero for $12. I love Katana Zero. It is one of my favorite games of 2020, bar none. It is amazing. Amnesia Rebirth, haven't gone through it yet, but I heard it's okay.
Is it better than Machine for Pigs?
Probably. There's a lot of games that are better than Machine for Pigs. I will admit Machine for Pigs was a little rough.
I didn't play it.
Oh yeah, I know.
I didn't finish the original Amnesia. I don't like running in games. I like fighting in games. So I never finished the original Amnesia.
So Rebirth is I know the synopsis a little bit. It's a mother is pregnant with her child and is kind of like an archaeologist and is trying to figure out something between the lines.
Interesting.
And she doesn't know whether her child is okay. Yeah, and then she begins to go into a psychosis of, is it already born? Am I in the past? What time is it?
I find it interesting that IGN rated it at 8 out of 10 while everyone else is giving it, 9.5,
9s,
91, 4.5 out of 5.
Yeah, 9 out of 10 for that then.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean,
this next one I've been interested in for a while.
John Wick Hex.
Yeah, it looks interesting.
What it is it's plan your route, make sure it's good, execute.
Yeah.
It's similar to that one Splinter Cell game, Conviction, I think it was, where you have the plan and coordinate on a small scale.
No, Conviction was it was small maps, but you were walking around for Conviction.
I don't recall then. It probably wasn't Conviction. Then it was probably...
Because Conviction's the last one, the last Splinter Cell game they did.
Then that one's it. Yeah, because there's the whole plan and coordinate thing that you have on a very small scale that was, kill this... Yeah, move cover to cover, that kind of thing. And
yeah, you were sneaking through.
But
you weren't really planning a course, though.
There was a way to do that.
I enjoyed Conviction. My disc broke. This was one of the few discs I had affected by when they were making those crappy Xbox cases, where the pressure the center put in, when you would press it would crack it.
Oh.
And so my Convictions disc is actually cracked right on the center there of the circle from the pressure that the release on the when you would release the disc from the case. And it actually doesn't work anymore because of it. Luckily, I own this game digitally, and it's been given free like 80,000 times at this point because it's
a good game.
It's a good game, and it's from 2010. So, yeah. But yeah, it's one of the few games I had that was actually affected by that sad design flaw.
Yeah. 112 operator, similar to 911 operator, you plan and coordinate. Yeah, you plan and coordinate police, fire, and ambulance to kind of throw around them to make sure everybody is safe, secure. Those kind of simulators don't really keep me enjoyed, but I mean, it's someone's like.
Yeah. I think the closest thing I liked to a simulator like that was This Is the Police.
Really?
This Is the Police was fun, and I really liked the story.
Well, that one has a little bit of like paranoia, like the because was it like you play a police operator?
You play a police chief, like an aging police chief.
Oh.
And he's into the mob into like the dirty people in like the local government. He's into them for money. And so like you're trying to make a balance between being a good police chief still, making the money you need to pay them off, and also making the money you need to have a good retirement. And like I said, while you're trying to be a good police officer, so you'll send your officers out to things, and it's going to take them a certain amount of time to get there and a certain amount of time to get back before they can be sent on another thing. So you could possibly miss other robberies and stuff like that. Also, if you don't send the right people, you could lose officers. Like officers could get killed on their calls and stuff like that.
Wow.
Yeah, it was actually really interesting. The story was really interesting. It was on the PlayStation Network, which is where I was playing it until I stopped having PlayStation Network.
For reasons.
Yeah. We need to find our coasters because this thing is sweating on the table like crazy.
I mean, we're all sweating, even in these chairs.
Yeah.
So, Guts and Glory. If you like random, nonsensical bike rides through backyards while there are random-ass chainsaws flying about, this is for you. It's pretty much a point A to point B kind of game. Get from here to here using various vehicles. It's Happy Wheels, but in 3D.
I was going to say, it looks like Happy Wheels.
Yeah, Happy Wheels, but in 3D.
That's still a thing, Happy Wheels.
Ring of Pain. Yes, it is. Okay. Ring of Pain.
That's what you look like.
I mean, yeah. Hello, Claddies. I actually don't know what this is, but the art style really has me locked down on it. I think it looks like a card game. It's made by Humble. Let's zoom a little bit.
Okay, yeah, it's some kind of card game.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, and it's got actual like card mechanics. Okay. I mean, I'm probably gonna grab it because I like card games. Garage Bad Trip. This one's another one that I don't know nothing about. Let's go check it out.
Is that a two-headed Rottweiler?
Yes. Like a Cerberus. Oh, this gives me a Hotline Miami vibe. Oh, yes, it does. Kind of sort of like Smash TV meets Hotline Miami meets Fallout.
Interesting.
I mean, I'm down for it. I do like twin stick shooters. I might grab this one too. The Texorcist. You like typing?
No. I can do it. Yeah. I used to be a lot faster. I clock out around like 80-something words per minute now.
Yeah, my fastest, if I'm doing a lot of writing, I can probably top out at 170. You know, I just
I used to be in the hundreds, but yeah, thumbs on keyboards is the new now.
Yeah, you're right. And then you type out your incantations to try and exercise things.
While also having to move around to dodge shit?
Yep.
Oh, that sounds like a pain in the ass.
Yep.
Oh, there's a guy with a guitar, though.
Yeah.
So, drums, too.
Drums. Time to go cleanse the heathens.
Sure.
But, yeah, exercising through text. Good stuff. Tools Up. This one's like a little tiny... what's that moving one? Moving out?
Oh, okay. Yeah, something like that. Moving out or...
Yeah. In short, it's similar to that, but now you gotta build and put up walls and put up a sink and do things all together. Yeah. Everybody gotta do it. Similar to that, so it's all... You spill something, it can cause more problems. Yeah. That kind of thing.
Okay. Goofy fun.
Yeah. Hive Swap, if you've ever been a fan of Homestuck, yeah, have fun with that. Homestuck is fine if you want to go through the entire 6,000 page web series.
Hold on. I'm going to get the actual.
Homestuck, UCK. Yeah, does it say how far it goes?
I'm going to see.
Okay.
Originally released in 2000.
10,000 pages.
10,000 pages. This as of April 2016.
I think that was when it ended. I think that was when Decisive was the final fight. In short,
there's a sequel that called Beyond Canon, which launched on October 25th, 2019.
I mean, I was okay with Homestuck. Homestuck is a grind. It is a mess. It is a hot mess. It is not fun to go through the first... I mean, when you had to wait a couple weeks for the next part, and then as soon as you got the next part, it was actually an animation, it crashed several websites, including Newgrounds. Like, it crashed a whole lot just to try and get that, I think it was like 12-minute animation, and that animation boggled our little minds. But yeah, Hive Swap is pretty much like a offshoot that kind of talks with it. I would say go through it's probably a good standalone. Don't know about that.
So it looks like they moved everything to Homestuck.com except for the spin-offs like Homestuck 2. Those have their own websites.
Cool.
Interesting shit.
Black Future. This one I think I already own. Let me make sure it is what I think it... Yes, it is what I think it is. A beautiful platformer, similar to Mega Man, but you have a little bit more controllability with where you're shooting stuff. You get flash dodges.
That guy got wrecked.
Yeah, you got wrecked. You get flash dodges, perfect parries. It's a good, solid game. Can't really go out of the way for it. What is it, $20? And boom, you get that thrown in there, included with the $12. Siberia 3, a adventure-style game, really slow. Honest to God, every bundle has had this at least once. I'm pretty sure Humble Bundle had this one offered a long time ago. It's a fine story, but...
But the original's point and click?
Siberia?
Yeah.
Slow walking. You point and they go there. Gotcha. So kind of.
Early Telltale.
Oh, boy. Yeah. 49% positive through Steam. I mean, it's fine.
You got to be into the story.
Yeah, you got to be really invested. I would concur that it is a 50. It's
So all of this included in the
monthly.
The monthly.
Yep.
So with the monthly, the way it works is you pick a charity that you like that's going to get some loving from this. What is your go-to charity?
My go-to charity is...
I know you change them up, but
what's
your current one?
My current one, I want to say... oh boy. There was a thing where it used to show... You're good.
You're not signed in, that's why it's not showing you.
You're right.
While you have an existential crisis.
Something Borders. Doctors Without Borders.
There you go.
I always support Doctors Without Borders whenever I can, just because that is the one that is helping everybody. There is no judgment from any single one of those bits of that charity. But also it is helping out Oceania, protecting the world's oceans, which, once again, very good. Can't be mad at that. Also, with Humble Bundle, with the course of, I think, 4 years now that Humble Bundle's been around, they've raised
it's more than that.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Let's find out. Humble Bundle origination.
Bet you I find it first.
Who created Humble Bundle?
2010.
Huh?
March 2010.
Oh.
So it's 11 years now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But good news. Yeah, I mean, that's good to know. So, wow, really? Oh. Okay.
They brought some fun games like Void Basters, A Hat in Time.
Mm-mm.
Slay the Spire is kind of fun. I played it on Game Pass a bit.
Yeah, oh yeah. That's if I could get that on my phone, which it doesn't handle that game, so that's the only reason why I can't. But if I could get it on my phone, I would.
So I had bought some stuff from Humble Bundle, which is actually really interesting. This was a couple years ago. I bought some graphic audio comic books, the DC collection.
Oh.
So it was all the DC comic books that graphic audio had done, which graphic audio has now officially lost their contracts with DC. So those have been moved around and are like a bitch to find now. Because they don't actually, they can't actually sell them on their site anymore.
Oh.
Yeah. What I found was interesting is that Marvel did something similar to the graphic audio thing where they went through and they did the full, acted out sound effects and everything for a bunch of their comics. And what they did is they actually made them available on through most libraries.
Oh.
Yeah. So I can get them through the
one down the street?
Yeah. You can get them at the actual libraries, or you can get them through the digital version on Libby with your library card.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. But speaking of comic books, wait.
Wrong one.
There we go.
Comic books.
From James Bond and Beyond.
Beyond. There's something there.
There's a lot there. So this is a lot of comic books with involvement in the James Bond 007 realms.
Yeah.
As we were going through it, I was like, oh man, these covers are actually really nice. Some of these got me real interested. And then you had mentioned a character by the name of
Felix
Leiter. And then all of a sudden we get down to him and he's chilling right there.
So I own several physical copies of these Bond comic books and the Felix Leiter ones, but there was a few in here that I didn't know were a thing, and that I have to run out and find physical copies of, but I may get this digital copy. Like the Moneypenny one right there.
I think this one is a whole bunch of issues. Like it'll say in the top right corner of whatever it is, it'll say how many issues you get with it, so that way you're not sitting there going, well, wait, is it just the first one? No, it is 5 issues of Grand Passion, or 5 issues of Peter Cannon Thunderbolt Watch. So on. The $18 gets you all of it. $10 takes away a whole bunch of that. So I would say push it up to get that whole entire. Wow, it goes from $8 to $29 when you bump it up that $8.
Yeah, the reality is that these are well drawn.
Oh yes,
comics. They pull stuff from both the movies and the books. Their main goal with the Bond comics originally when they were doing this, if you go towards the top, let's find some of the more early stuff. Go back down a bit. Right around here. These ones, they didn't want to do any of the movie stuff. They didn't want to have any of the movie storyline or anything like that. They wanted it to be more like the books. And they started to adapt things in later on that have happened in the movies. For instance, the Moneypenny cover looks a lot like the actress that plays Moneypenny in the Daniel Craig run.
Yeah.
So they're well written, they're serious, they're well drawn, and I absolutely love owning them physically, but I would definitely love to own them digitally so that I have them forever and they don't get damaged.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't mind dropping the $8 to get the 29 of these. It says $391 value, and I believe it.
Yeah.
But you could go as high as $35.
Or even higher.
You can go even higher with your own amount. But 35 is like big spender for this bundle.
Boy.
This one also supports that Oceania one, but also Doctors Without Borders because that's your charity. Is that why it's showing that one?
No, because I'm not signed in. So
okay,
it supports
both those. And then if you are a Humble Bundle member, it will support your charity as well.
Yes. And
you can also fluctuate how much of what you're spending goes to which charity. There is a minimum of how much goes to that charity,
right?
But you're able to like kind of slide bar it. You can't do it until you're actually in the paying process.
Oh, yeah, I can't. And if you use our link, it'll even have a little bit to support us. I believe it is 10%, and I'm gonna be quite translucent with that.
Yeah, which will most likely just get spent right back to buying more things from Home Bundle.
More and supporting more charities.
Yep.
Whew. And speaking of more things for charities,
last one.
Tomes of Lost Magic for 5th edition. $38 gets you 32 items as well as a physical book. You don't really get too many physical things from Humble Bundle unless it's like a T-shirt from when they did the what is it called? Double Fine bundle. They had a shirt that was Psychonauts. But there's the Red Opera, which looks super interesting. The Last Days of a Warlock. I'm leaning already for it because it's an interesting campaign setting that could be what can be assumed to be adaptable. Tome of Alchemy. One of my players in my campaign is kind of dabbling with alchemy, and I wouldn't mind wanting a better supplement than what I have now. Mysterious Creations, Tokens of Horror is also a part of the Tome of Horrors, which for those who don't know about anything about the Tome of Horrors, it's not a good book for the players, not the DM. The DM loves them. It gives you all these instant encounters across the board. Alchemy, Crafting, and Enchanting, another supplement book. Book of Lost Spells, How Strange, more spells to add to your repertoire. Some other campaigns, especially one called It Started with a Chicken. I quickly scrolled down to it. As soon as I locked eyes with it, I said I got to tell Quincy about that, but hold on.
Okay, so It Started with a Chicken is just immediately making me think of like all the times in video games where if you fuck with a chicken, all hell breaks loose.
That's pretty much it. There is an old 3.5 Paizo written one where it was a wizard turned himself into a chicken and has no way to really communicate, but he stays with the party throughout the whole entire thing up until the very end, where they have a wand of polymorph, and the chicken takes it and runs off a cliff with it. And in the falling, the staff breaks, and the person turns back to normal, climbs back up the hill, and goes, "Well, that was fun."
There's an absolutely amazing moment in that I saw someone do with playing a Breath of the Wild, where they took a chicken and they hit it like 2 times, and I think the 3rd time is when all the cuckoos come and attack you.
And throw it at one of those big old
and throw it one, like the sandworm thing so that it swallows it, so all the cuckoos fly in and just kill the sandworm thing.
My God.
Let's
get cracking.
I'm done.
Let's get cracking.
What I like is when they also do this, you also get a 30% coupon for Frog God Games, and I think there's another coupon just below it too.
Off of Nord Games. And a World Anvil coupon. World Anvil is really good for building your entire world, just so that way you can have your lore in one specific spot. I messed around with World Anvil a little bit. I don't mind it. It's just not my cup. I kind of have a Google Doc where
it's not your cup.
Where I have everything kind of structured and aligned. It's not filled by any way, shape, or form, and most of this is off the cut, but I'm glad to see that World Anvil is at least trying to push through all of these other bits and pieces. Let me see about Frog God. And if you get wow. So you get 30% off of their books. Oh, wow. Some of these are actually kind of neat looking. I don't know about that one, though. But 30% off of all this. Okay. Boop. Let's get into some news. So I'll start week.
Okay.
It was Tokyo Game Show. A lot of things were pretty much DLC oriented, and not a lot was on its own games. Some stuff that we already seen before, but now we've got a few trailers. Rattenreich, whatever it takes, a rat-based World War II style diesel punk tactics shoot 'em up. You can take charge of them, but you play as humanoid rats. I don't know. It was fine. It looked fun.
The hair's a little weird.
The hair is a little weird. It's a rat tail.
I was just about to make that joke. Beat me to it.
Yep. Death will approach us both. But yeah, Rattenreich is floating about, and it's available to be backed on Kickstarter. It already looks pretty good from the trailer. It had a whole lot of gameplay. You can lean in first person and go about playing. Looks fun. Looks fun.
I'm curious as to why they chose rats. Maybe they're a fan of the mice novel.
Rats.
You ever read the mice novel? It's
From Mice and Men?
No. It's about like Nazis and whatnot.
Oh. I mean, maybe. I don't know. They made this rat the mouse rat attempt to look hot. I don't know, man.
So it's Mouse, Maus. That's what it is.
Mouse.
Yeah. So it's a graphic novel by Art Spiegelman, Spiegelman, something like that.
I don't know. So I can't. Oh,
Spiegelman. Thank you.
No problem.
But yeah, it depicts him interviewing his father about his experience as a Polish Jew during the Holocaust.
Oh.
But it's done through like mice and like the Nazis are cats and whatnot.
That's actually really interesting. Wow, that's not hiding anything at all.
So, it's one of those ones where it's one of the few times I've seen like a graphic novel actually get used in class in like high schools and stuff. So I'm wondering if they took inspiration. So, all right, next it looks like we're looking at
a trailer for the My Hero Academia movie. I didn't mean for it to play, but it did.
Yeah, then it needs to go in the movie section, Justin. God.
I wasn't even planning on talking about it because I haven't even caught up on season 3. Whoops.
I've still only watched the first episode. Or first 2 episodes, however many episodes we watched again.
Yeah, I think we watched 2 or 3. It's fine. It's okay.
All right. What's next?
Gungrave Gore. So Gungrave is a very old anime. Like, I'm talking 2003? It's old. It is old as dirt. It is gory as dirt. It is the messiest anime aside from, like... What was that really good one?
When you say old anime, my brain goes, Astro Boy. And I hear you say 2003, and I go, oh.
Hold on. When did Astro Boy come out? Oh, yeah, never mind. Yeah, that's old.
That's old.
Yeah, and then you got... Gungrave. 2003.
Yeah.
So, Gungrave, 2003 anime. It's on Hulu. Cool.
So you're talking about the gore and trying to compare it to something. Better, worse than Claymore?
A little worse than Claymore.
A little worse than Claymore?
Oh, yeah. So, they did not hide anything in this trailer. At all. It looks good. It looks clean. Kind of a blast. Yeah, a giant... sarcophagus. I'm not going to call it a coffin. Comes just careening down, crashes in front of these dudes. I don't remember his name, but he pops out, fucking does some good head-turning, literally, action. And blood everywhere, hole through the body type of thing. It's
Brandon Heat, or is it Beyond the Grave?
Beyond the Grave.
Okay. I wanted to pull up the characters for us so you could try and name them.
But yeah, oh my god, they did not push anything off this trailer.
No.
It's so good, and they even showed gameplay. It's a wild, zany mess, like the PlayStation 2 one was.
Yeah.
And hopefully we see a little bit more in the coming days, but I might actually go out of my way for this. Something tells me it's not going to be a $60 game. Something tells me they're going to push it back.
Is the anime worth checking out?
Yeah. So is the movie. Okay. The 2008 movie. Yeah, I could say so.
Oh, cool. The game is available for Xbox Series X and S, Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One.
Yep.
I wasn't sure if, because I had only seen the PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4 on the screen.
Copy.
Let's see if I can't get a price for you real quick. It's probably, so it says coming 2022, so it's probably not available for pre-order yet. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're giving anything yet. They've actually got the website set up so it's like announcements, movie, and then story, which has a lock on it, character, which has a lock on it, system, which has a lock on it.
Yeah.
So, interesting.
Yep. But coming 2022, happy. I'm a happy boy. I like mess around games like that. Now, this one you were very excited about.
Not even so much I'm very excited. It's just like it's kind of ambitious. It's kind of not what I expected to see just pop up on my Twitter feed. The other thing is it's terrifying. And it also kind of 3 more seconds of that we're getting sued.
Oh yeah, shit.
It's also that it kind of does what I've always wanted from like a survival horror game or something like that, where you actually get to survive. You actually get to improve your defenses and weapons and whatnot.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
It's called Choo Choo Charles, and it's basically a spider-legged, clown-faced train engine in a desolate world trying to ruin your day.
Yeah,
pretty big map too.
Very big map, and then when you run into an NPC, it's not an NPC. It's like a cardboard cutout.
Yeah. Who also doesn't seem to believe what's going on.
Yeah. You want to kill Charles? Funny joke, kid. Real funny. You know, either they acknowledge it, but that's so weird.
The spider legs are kind of creepy.
Yeah.
I like the way it looks, like the upgrades and whatnot, and that you can actually physically see them altering the train that you're on. I definitely see myself shitting myself a few times. This scene bugged me because it's like, what are you doing?
He was like, haha, oh god.
Yeah, he was like pulling the horn and he's shooting up from the sky, and then
I mean, I don't know if he was trying to bait him.
At him, maybe. So yeah, that game is set for next year release. Also, I might get it.
Oh yeah,
I might. If it comes out for console, I might get it. I'm a little iffy on getting it for PC just because I don't PC game. So
gotcha. Okay, so I like River City Ransom a lot.
Okay.
Like, I would actually probably get one of the characters from River City Ransom somewhere on my body. The arms curled in looking sprite from the NES era. But I played River City Girls because, well, it's the successor. And it does more because now there's, like, special moves, etc. We're getting a sequel, River City Girls 2. And it's in Japanese, but, you know, announced at Tokyo Game Show. Hopefully we'll see a little bit more later on.
Did you catch the Shining reference in this trailer?
This one?
Yeah.
No.
Back it up.
Back up?
It's before this.
Before this?
Right there.
Oh.
Right there. This coming hallway. That's the carpet from the Shining.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Hang on, let me back it up a little bit.
I noticed it. I don't know which direction you're going. Yeah, I think you're going the wrong way.
No, I'm going back.
No.
It's just...
It's being a bitch.
It's being a bitch. Okay.
That. Here, I'll pull it
8,
up for you.
9. Does it have anything else here? Does it have a 10? No, it just skips away. But, okay, good to know. I mean, yeah, the developers know what they're doing as far as, like, references. Oh!
Which is also visible in the first Toy Story movie.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Director was a fan.
Oh, you get to play as the boyfriends.
See, Woody's standing on it when he's in Sid's house.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so you get to play as the boyfriends. So I wonder what the premise of this one is. So River City Ransom, to those who don't know, because it's a very old game, your girlfriends get taken by a rival gang, and you have to fight the rival gang to get back your girlfriends. River City Girls, your boyfriends get taken by a rival girl gang, and you have to fight them. This one doesn't. You get to play as the boyfriends. Yeah, you add some extra characters. I don't know.
It feels like Streets of Rage crossed with Scott Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim definitely took from River City Ransom. Oh yeah, heavily.
It's an interesting looking game.
Yeah. So. I'm gonna just finish this up real quick because I'm enthralled. I am provoked. No.
You're provoked.
I am provoked.
I don't think that's the word you're looking for.
So, alas, I don't know Japanese, but it says 2022, so that gives me hope. Yeah. So, I'm old.
Thanks. I'm not that far off from you.
Yeah, you're a bit of a distance. 7 years younger than I am?
Not sure.
25?
No. I'm 28. Well, I'm about to be 29.
Oh, yeah, okay. You're only a couple years off from me.
I'm almost in my 30s.
Shit. So, yeah, okay, then we're both old.
Fuck you.
Kingdom Hearts is having its 20th anniversary. And I remember sitting back, playing it on a PS2, the first game on the PS2, and loving the shit out of that fucking soundtrack. And just vibing on Destiny Island. And just chilling out. And then everything just went from 0 to 100 real fucking quick. And then everything begins to devolve as you go into fucking all these Disney marks. Mm-hmm. And amazing game. Amazing.
So, I never got to play
Gorgeous.
I never got to play it when I was a kid. And I, as an adult, bought the first one for PlayStation before they decided to do the remaster releases of all of them with for the modern consoles.
Yeah.
What sucks is they put those on Game Pass, and I was like, I'm going to do this. And I played a little bit of the first game. I was like, okay, this is kind of cool, kind of interesting. And I just didn't get back into it. And now they've removed them, and only 3 is on Game Pass. And it's like, well, I'm not going to go and play 3 without having played the previous game.
And I would recommend doing that. Because, do you know how many Kingdom Hearts games there are?
Like 15.
22.
So like 22.
Yeah, so like 22. It is not a rookie's game.
Well, and a lot of those are on like handhelds and whatnot. So for these re-releases, these run-ups, they've like made them into videos that you watch.
You get portions of gameplay, and then they've up-rendered the screen, such as the one for I think the Vita. I don't remember which one that is though. Don't at me. I'm not a die-hard Kingdom Hearts fan. I do enjoy Kingdom Hearts, but not enough to sweat all of the bullets to do that. But I'm glad that it's, announcing a 20th anniversary event coming soon. It says details will follow at a later date, and I'm very happy for that. I guess I might as well bite this bullet and talk about it. So, Super Smash Bros.
You act like it's such a terrible thing.
Huh?
I said you act like it's such a terrible thing.
I wanted someone else.
Yeah.
But
we all wanted Waluigi, I understand.
Wee. It's Waluigi time. But on a more serious note, I'm actually very happy to see Disney opening up their doors a little bit more. Well, Disney / Square Enix opening up their doors a little bit more, because they have literally the Mickey Mouse keychain in the trailer for Sora. So yeah, this is a big one. This is a big one.
I'm not surprised to see Square working with them. I'm surprised to see Disney. And I'm wondering if that's because Square has more of a control on this than we realize.
It's a 50-50.
Is it?
Yep. So you get Final Mix costume, you get the Steamboat Willie costume, you get a whole bunch of really interesting costumes that come with good old Sora.
I want to know like how the conversation went down, where someone went, let's combine Final Fantasy with the Disney universe.
I mean, someone took that leap, because when you go through it the first time, the first game, and you see Squall as one of the first people you run into, and you're just like, well, actually no, you run into Titus as one of your Titus, Waka, and I don't remember her name. She's from Final Fantasy IX. I haven't played Final Fantasy IX in ages, but yeah, you get to see them in a child form, and you get to conversate with them. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I don't know what that conversation embedded, but you have Terry Bogard from Final Fury, Banjo-Kazooie, Kazuya from freaking Tekken,
dropping people off of cliffs.
Yep.
So now, did they say this is the final character?
This is the final character for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and this is going to be the final Super Smash Bros. Game. Sakurai said, I have other projects I want to do, so this is...
That doesn't stop Nintendo from going, all right, we'll hire someone else.
Fair enough, but I don't think they're going to do another Super Smash Bros. This is this is huge.
Okay, question.
Yes.
If you had the ability to develop a game, what franchise do you want to make one in?
First person.
I said franchise, not form.
Oh, franchise? Oh,
yeah.
Then probably Call of Doggy.
Really? You want to make Call of Duty game?
Because that makes money.
Oh, I'm not... Money isn't an option. So let's say the game's going to be a hit.
Okay, so the game's going to be a hit. What do I want to make?
Yeah, it's going to be Crazy Taxi, isn't it?
No, nothing from the Dreamcast era. Probably another Resident Evil.
Another Resident Evil?
Yeah, just because I'm slowly enjoying it, and if I could personally put my hands into progressing a better story that's already being made. Because Resident Evil 8 was great.
Update on the drink. When I get to the Cloud Top, I'm not too much of a fan.
That cream is weird.
It just doesn't seem like it fits with this. I would understand it more on coffee than on an energy drink.
Gotcha.
So, for me, it would be the Arkham universe.
Oh,
I
Batman?
know. Yeah, I know that the Suicide Squad game is set in that universe.
Okay.
But the fact that when they originally were going to do Arkham Knight, and they did Arkham Knight and ended the franchise in a sense, they came out and said that they were open to let other people make games in the franchise. We all thought that's what Montreal was working on, and it turns out they were actually working on Gotham Knights, which is its own universe. Which, have you seen the pre-alpha footage?
No.
It's looking good.
Arkham Knight?
No, Gotham Knights.
Gotham.
Yeah. So for me, it would be that stuff right there. So for me, it would be doing another one in the Arkham franchise. It would be, this is gameplay. It would be Arkham Knight.
Yeah.
Like I said, they said this is pre-alpha, and the game doesn't actually come out until next year.
Yeah, it's just a little sticky movement, but I can see the animations probably will clean itself out a little bit more.
Yeah. And this was dropped back in August of last year, so we haven't seen any new footage since.
Co-op?
Yes. So it's a 2-player co-op. Your story stays the same, and your friends can drop in as a character you don't have selected. The options are Nightwing, Robin, who you just saw, who's using the teleportation from the Watchtower, Batgirl, who you're playing as here, or Red Hood.
But no Batman?
No, this is after Batman has died. And so now the Bat family's out trying to take care of everything. So Freeze is causing some kind of, right now they're on the Freeze level. He's causing some kind of, weather anomaly. And so the enemies level with you. But if a friend's dropping in and your friend's at a different level, it's going to bring them up so that your friend's not dropping in at a lower level. And they can drop in and out as they go.
So it's basically they see it at their level, you see it at your level.
Maybe that's how they're doing it.
I mean, that's how they do it with Breakpoint.
Yeah. The game looks good. It sounds fun.
Great. Ooh.
Like I said, this is pre-alpha footage from
a
year ago now.
Is that Arnold in there?
It's not Arnold.
I need Arnold.
I actually like this redesign for Freeze. I really like the way he looked in Arkham, but I like this redesign for Freeze. I think the only thing I've noticed so far I don't like is I'm not a big fan of Alfred's voice, but it's fine.
What about the Telltale Batman Freeze?
I didn't play the second Telltale game, so I haven't actually experienced him yet. I know he's in it.
Yeah, I played it and I liked it a lot.
Okay. I did the first one.
It's one of the few Batman things I enjoy.
I did the first one and that was enjoyable. Copy. So yeah, this is old footage, and I'm sorry, he hadn't seen it, and so we were talking about. If you just skip forward a little bit, you'll be able to see Freeze, because it stops right before the boss battle starts. Keep going.
I'm going. Maybe
it's in there.
Oop.
Right about there.
Ooh. Stay cool. Chill. The Ice Age.
Now, he kind of reminds me of the way they did him in the Arkham series, but with their own design still.
Ooh, that kind of looks like Firefly a little bit.
A little bit with the
jetpack and the fucking Acer boots with the Tesla fucking cannon he's holding.
I don't like Bab's costume, and I'm hoping that there's different costumes. Because I'm not a big fan of her costume.
I'm sure there is, but ooh. Yeah, it's a fucking Tesla cannon!
Pretty much, but ice.
But ice.
Ice.
Ice. Freeze. What the fuck is that? What is that thing?
I'm thinking Predator type of shoulder cannon.
Yeah, I'm thinking so too.
So, yeah, this one kind of pisses me off. It's like, get out of there. Like, get someone that can play the game.
I mean, they probably do, but if it was me and I know I could tank it, I would tank it.
Yeah.
But
I like the health bars. They have health bars up at the top for the boss, but they also have mini health bars on the
enemies.
So it's not just going in and punching them and hoping they go down soon type of thing.
I mean, as an alpha tester, you have to see pain states, see how it hits. So,
but if you also know you're recording this footage for release,
Yeah,
there you go. You can see the Bat family right there on that image right there. So
I'll be a Red Hood. Give me the gun. Give me the gun.
I think it'll be fun. It's a completely different map than the Arkham games. It's a whole new universe.
Yeah.
Suicide Squad is the new one that's going to be in the same universe as the Arkham games. Okay, this was the other thing you want to talk about from Smash Bros.
Yeah. I don't have very much to say. It's Doomslayer. Finally, everyone was like, Doom Guy needs to be in Smash. Doomslayer needs to be in Smash. And, I mean, this is a good compromise.
Yeah, Bethesda was like, do skins, I guess.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was Nintendo was like, we'd rather just do a skin, and Bethesda was like, cool.
Yeah, I mean, Bethesda's been getting kind of cool too lately. They've been just like, whatever, you do it.
As long as you aren't that straight-to-video Doom movie.
Oh, the straight to Netflix?
Yeah,
Doom?
it's not a Netflix original, it's on Netflix.
Oh. Yeah, before we started all this, there was a Doom thing that you showed me Ju-On Origins.
Yeah.
And then there was this Doom thing. I was like, I'm interested in that. What the fuck is that? And that went weird. But yeah, Doomslayer and a couple Splatoon skins for the Mii fighters in Smash. I'm okay with it. Looks good. Looks fine. I can't be that mad. I would probably buy it if I liked Mii Fighter, but I don't like Mii Fighter too much.
The Doom thing we're talking about is Annihilation from 2019. It says 43% on Rotten Tomatoes, which I feel is very generous.
Really?
It is
that
not
bad.
Good. It's not good.
Oh no.
It's an hour 40. I wish I could get back.
Oh Jesus!
Like I will never watch it again unless you're like, I've got to see this. You're watching it with me.
Nope.
Like, right,
nope. I would rather have a brain parasite.
15 from the audience. That seems fair.
Okay.
That 47 was 7 reviews. What the fuck? Or 43 was 7 reviews. All right. What else we got on gaming? More Bond. It's a very Bond day.
Yeah, I think because of the release of No Time to Die, I think this is a good time for it. MGM is probably being like, yeah, all of it, everything.
Make us our money.
So yeah, the Aston Martin Valhalla is in Rocket League, and the trailer for it is actually kind of enjoyable to watch. You go right outside the MI6 building and do a pretty sick jump to go hit the ball.
Yeah, I don't play Rocket League anymore. This almost makes me want to play Rocket League again.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go back to Rocket League.
The question is how much is it?
Probably 10.
Okay, that's not too bad.
If I know Rocket League, it's 10. Because it's a free-to-play game now, but they want to make their money somewhere.
The biggest mistake they make is by not keeping the old cars around for new players to buy.
Because you still want the Ecto 1, yeah?
Yeah, I still want the Ecto 1. Like, what the hell? How you gonna, even like the old WWF wrestlers and WCW wrestler stuff and whatnot.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and close all of this. Am I ready to do it?
Go ahead.
But shoe news. So we last minute pulled a couple things and very interesting ones at that. Some glow in the dark Nikes with some interesting designs, hand drawn ones. Does it showcase who does? No, it doesn't. But they're glow in the dark, ready in time for trick or treating in the dark. They look fine. I like them. The spooky eyes.
Yeah, they're kind of fun and goofy. These would be a fun one.
Yeah, and you can still see the swoosh through it.
Yeah. It's almost like they put like a see-through layer on it, I think.
Ooh, I kind of like even when light is just on it. And then give us more. Oh, and there's a spider in there.
To answer the previous question, it's $11.99 or 1,100 in-game credits for the Bond set.
Okay, so
which
12.
comes with the Aston Martin DB5 body, DB5 engine audio, DB5 wheels, silver birch paint finish, and the real life decal
or EEL. Okay, nice. Okay, let's see what this thing looks topped up. No, it doesn't top us. Okay, looks fine. But here's the real news. Zool. Only Zool. Some great crossover shoes with Reebok and Ghostbusters. Holy cow. So $200, October 13th, 2021. These amazing Zool drooly boys. What does that say? Only the
strong survive.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's kind of cool. Yeah, right there it says only the strong survive on the inlay of the bottom of the shoe, and it has another one that has what you don't like, the pump.
I'm not a big fan of the pump,
but it's all oozed up with that weird pink ooze. The pack.
The proton pack?
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Hey, Liquid. Thanks for jumping in.
Hey.
So, have you ever seen Nightmare on Elm Street 2?
I think so, a long time ago.
Okay, so it came out in 85, so it's a year after Ghostbusters. And I was watching that film recently, and I stopped and went, wow, this movie has a lot of, like, stuff where they definitely were trying to be very much like Ghostbusters. Like, there's a lot of moments in it where I'm like, this is the whole Zool thing, but with Freddy and whatnot.
Yeah.
So, ooh, that one's kind of cool, too.
Yeah. Glow in the dark.
Like an electric blue, almost.
Yeah, I would drink it. And even without with the light on it, it looks pretty cool. And then of course you got the Zool with the nice. It's black and green. Black and green toxic colors. I like it already. I like toxic colors. I'm sorry, but then you got the like teeth and the rip.
You know, it almost makes me think of like what I would expect from like a '90s Venom.
Yeah, kinda. I personally I like it. It looks good. Any other one?
I didn't mean that in like a bad way.
Oh, no. No, of course not. Freaking 90s Venom. Cartoon Venom? Hello? Cartoon Venom was nice. But yeah, it says $200. I'm not sure if it's $200 for each one. But October 13th, 2021, you can go and take a peek. And then we got an update. So last week we talked about the Vans and Scary Movie crossovers, or Vans cross horror. We now have price tags on everything. If you want to go over to vans.com/shop/vans-x-horror.
That's a lot of dashes.
But yeah, you hop in there, you get yourself some price tags and some sizes and more products that I'm
still thinking about buying those Friday the 13th slip-ons.
Friday the 13th?
Yeah.
Were they up top? There
right
they are. Those. $65. That ain't bad.
Not bad. I don't know. Maybe.
So, I mean, you got Friday. So it said Friday the 13th, Lost Boys, It, Exorcist, Nightmare on Elm Street, and The Shining. Did we mention... Oh, there's Beetlejuice.
We did not mention Beetlejuice.
There's Gremlins.
We did not mention Gremlins. Those were not around when we talked about this before.
So there's more here. Hold on, then. We're going to back it up a little bit.
So we talked about pretty much everything. Go back up just a little bit. We talked about pretty much everything down just a little bit to up about that point because those are the Lost Boys.
Yeah. Okay. So we got Gremlins ones, slip-ons, tie-ups, high tops. Yeah, everything there. And then you got Beetlejuice. Is there any really good ones? Do they have the eyeballs in the mouth? I like those.
Let's see them. It's pretty staple design. You think they would?
Pretty solid. And then you got the weird, what do they call this?
It's either plaid
corduroy?
It's either plaid or gingham.
Plaid. We'll go plaid. And that's it for that. So, okay. So they added those two to...
Beetlejuice and Gremlins. That's pretty cool.
Cool. But yeah, go check it out. And what was your news? I like guitars.
I own 2. I don't play.
Good time to learn.
I tried learning. It's not me.
Fair enough. But good news, over at Lego, you can build a small one if you want.
Yeah, I might. This is kind of fun. So this is the Fender Stratocaster. Now it's a little thing. I thought, because I had seen the commercial, I thought they had like a life size one. But it comes with 2 different bodies. It comes with the whammy bar, the strap, the stand, and it comes with the actual amp as well.
Yeah.
So it's all kinds of fun.
And it has 4 colored corner-like pieces
those are cute.
as picks. I'm sorry, that's just too adorable.
I like that. So this is kind of a fun one. I do worry that I feel like there's probably a lot of stickers to put on, and I always screw up the stickers. Like, I haven't finished my Central Perk build, and one of the things that makes me not finish it is putting the stickers on it.
I mean, I can foresee 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stickers?
Up top.
Oh, 6 stickers.
Yeah.
So, 6 stickers? That ain't too bad. I
just kind of wish they would put them on in the factory.
Put them on, like, not airbrush. Oh, no, airbrush them on.
Yeah, they can airbrush them on, or they could just have a machine apply the stickers.
Yeah.
Like, I'm assuming they do stickers because it's cheaper than the airbrush.
Yeah. So. Yeah. But even still, $100 for a pretty good piece to add onto a shelf. And the commercial that they had was actually very adult. They said, I believe it was Adults Welcome, was their little tagline that they had for this. I want to make sure before I go say anything. Yeah, Adults Welcome. And I was like, that's a nice sleek box.
Yeah.
It had a display above a nice little cabinet set, and I was like,
and I know that it's partially because they want that money, but I like the fact that they are standing out against the people who keep yelling at people online like, you're being an adult, you're acting like a child, because someone has a hobby, and that hobby happens to be Legos or collecting something.
Yeah.
Before we move on to the next thing, the tab you have up next, let's move it to right before the last thing.
Okay.
Get why?
So I do. So I'm just gonna skip that then.
Yeah.
Because I can't move it.
No, that works. All right. So have you heard of NECA?
I've heard of NECA.
They make some really freaking badass figures.
That they do. Like this one.
War Duke. That's how you say that, right? War Duke?
War Duke.
So this is a Dungeons and Dragons, one of 2 new Dungeons and Dragons figures that NECA is doing.
I don't know who this is. I'm kind of bummed that I don't know who this is. Like, if you had made a Minsk and Boo, I would be like, okay, I know who those 2 are. Mm-hmm. If you had made Driss Jordan, I know who that is. Wolfgar, I know who that is. War Duke? Scratch that ahead. I don't know.
So, I don't actually know anything about War Duke either.
But, I mean, it's still a pretty amazing figure.
Yeah. So, it's got multiple posable points. It stands at 7 inches scale. It says from the lore of Dungeons and Dragons is all it really says. So kind of leaves us up in the air a bit. So it's currently state for this is March of 2022. Now I'm seeing a lot of websites that are already selling it. I'm assuming it's a pre-order, starting at around $34.99.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
for a pretty good-looking posable figure that has a lot of really good focal points, some good equipment with him.
2 swords, a dagger, and a shield. I think it's a dagger.
Yeah.
Maybe it's 2 daggers and a sword?
Yeah, it's a dirk. It's like 2 short swords, a big sword, and a shield. Yes.
Yeah. And then if you decide he needs a buddy.
He gets a buddy. His name is Grimsword.
Yeah. So this one's really interesting to me because like his armor is like a snake wrapping around him and biting onto like the shoulder pad.
I got you, buddy.
So this is another D&D one that I'm not familiar with. I love NECA's work though, so I wanted to feature these on the show today.
And guess what? One more, mother frickers.
So really quick, that other one was also running around 35 from what I was seeing.
Yes.
So yes, the final figure is the 8-inch cloth. So or it says clothed, but it's a cloth. It's not just like a plastic on her. It is a cloth dress on her Elvira figure. So this one says it's Q1 release for 2022, so that's gonna be somewhere between like January, February, March type time. She comes with multiple things. She's very posable. I'm assuming it's different heads.
Yep.
She's got a goblet and a couple other things that go with her. I'm also seeing this one on sites already sitting around 35. Now, these figures aren't out yet, so those prices could change. And I know that some of the NECA figures can go for a lot, so I'm assuming these will probably be more than that price.
Her little tiny hand dagger actually comes out of that. I thought it was a part of the thing.
Yeah. So she uses it in the movie too. You're gonna have a blast with the movie. Oh yeah, and then like this like rotting skull candle holder thing, which is kind of cool. In the background, I'm also seeing a candelabra, which I didn't see in her hands in any of the photos.
Yeah, I think that's just added, maybe.
Is it? Because that's the goblet she holds, and that's the skull she holds.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a cute, fun Elvira figure.
Oh wait, hang on. This is what everything comes with there.
There you go.
So no, it does not.
Okay, so no candelabra. But like I said, interchangeable heads, the dagger, the goblet, and this interesting skull candle holder.
Yeah.
Do you have any high articulation styled figures like this, either from NECA or from another company?
Nendoroid, but Nendoroid's like chibi anime because they have multiple heads, multiple hands, different attachments, accessories, as it were.
Gotcha. NECA's got a few other things that are supposed to be coming out. They've got an Alien vs. Predator 7-inch action figure. They've got characters from The Thing. They've got characters from Jaws. They've been announcing a lot of things for their coming up season of figures.
And these things are really pricey, too.
Oh, those are pretty pricey.
Yeah.
They're cool. I'm assuming it's fabric.
Yeah.
I like the ones that go for more of a fabric on them.
Yeah. And the interchangeable faceplates. Oh, it doesn't have the extra ones.
Ow. Smacked my elbow.
Ooh. Was that your body popping?
No, it was my elbow smacking on the edge of the seat.
Okay. The other one, I guess, would be from the same company, Figmas, which are just super nice.
Those are kind of cool, too.
Yeah. And they have things called, like, DX editions, which look fantastic.
So make sure you open it in the right window so you're not flashing everyone your Discord, but I'm going to drop you the Crunchyroll NECA figure.
Oh, that's fine. It's over here.
Yeah, I was just saying. So for the viewers, this is actually what Crunchyroll has with NECA. This is just one of them. They've got more.
God, that's disgusting.
NECA's also done things like there's a Pinhead figure. There's a Kong. They did Doc Brown from
Jujutsu
Back to the Future.
Kaisen. I do like Jujutsu Kaisen. So yeah, this is interesting to look at. This is NECA?
Yeah, I do believe this is a NECA one. Let me double check, make sure it's on their site.
Okay, I can mess with that.
They've done a fun classic TMNT, more like the cartoon run also. It didn't come up on their website. I do believe this is a NECA figure.
I can find out by doing that.
It's NECA but it's sold through. Okay, maybe it's not NECA.
SH Figarts.
Okay, I thought that one was a NECA one.
No, but they do have a Spidey one.
Nice.
Yeah, let me show you real quick.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then there was another one too. Oh, it even has the squinty. Look, he even squints.
I like the squinty eyes.
Yeah.
So
you can walk into your kitchen and he's judging you, and the integrated suit, and the black suit. Figures all over the place. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. NECA's also got a new Gargoyles run coming out, designed after the original cartoon.
Oh,
looks really good.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
They've got a fun little Bob Ross one. They do like mystery boxes. They do all kinds of little fun things. Like I said, they've got a Back to the Future set. It's got Biff. It's got Marty. It's got Marty dressed as his son. It's got Doc Brown. It's a cool company with some pretty good figures.
God, speaking of fun figures, look at how cute that is.
The Bayonetta.
Yeah.
There's also a cool Halloween Kills set that they're doing. They're doing like the alien dog type of things from Aliens.
Quincy, those are just the aliens.
No, it's the ones.
I know.
Laid the eggs in the dog. Yes. Sad scene in that movie.
No way! I didn't know they did this. Nendoroid has a Doomslayer with the Crucible.
Nice. NECA also did a Gremlins 2 run with like the Smart Gremlin and stuff like that. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh, that is cute.
The Doomslayer's taking his chainsaw to a Cacodemon.
Cacodemon.
Is it a Cac?
Yeah, it's Cacodemon.
Okay. They also did a Universal Monsters one for the Mummy over at NECA.
Wow. Between our two companies, man, we're running something nice here.
Yeah, they did My Bloody Valentine. They did Frankenstein. They've got a lot of really good figures out there for the collectibles. And like I said, they've got Back to the Future, because I just came across the Future doc from Back to the Future 2. Well, that's kind of cute, but kind of sad. I don't like seeing bald Peter. That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
They also did Wolfman, American Werewolf in London, all kinds of stuff. Did you have anything else you wanted to hit? Oh, back to the NECA Elvira leads to the last thing on my list.
Yep. But hang on, I'm kind of going down this rabbit hole just for another minute because I didn't know Nendoroid did all these. These are really nice. Oh my god. Mailman 7 later.
Nice.
What?
All the packages for running around being Delivery Boy 2000.
That is hilarious.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call it that again.
I mean, it's fine. It is.
It's what it is.
It is what, and you get the baby.
It's Death. No, what is it called?
Death Stranding.
Okay, yeah, Death Stranding.
And then, oh my god, Quincy.
That's insane.
But funny.
Throw a pizza in there and we're set.
Yeah, I know, right? Boop.
Start playing the pizza delivery music from Spider-Man 2. Okay.
Yeah.
So we've talked about Elvira a few times here, and this is our one last thing. She is doing Netflix and chills. Meet Dr. Elvira. They're just some fun little shorts. This is the first trailer where she talks about what watching horror movies can do for you mentally and physically and whatnot. And then it's going to be a new video every Sunday. So they did the every Sunday in October. So they already did the first one, which I think was slashers. And it's basically her talking about the different things you can watch on Netflix for Halloween. So by genre. So the first one was slashers last Sunday. And then there'll be a new one coming up this next Sunday. And it's to advertise some of the new Netflix originals, but also to talk about some of the things they have contracts with and whatnot.
Very nice.
Yeah, I'm hoping she eventually actually gets her show, because she's been trying to bring her show back, and no one was really biting at it. Peacock, however, did put like 8 or 9 of the original episodes of the show up on there for Halloween. So, let's say a blast, and the woman has not aged.
No, she has
She's
not.
been Elvira for 40 years now and looks the same.
Do you think she could actually be undead?
Maybe. Real life vampire. Cassandra Peterson.
Oh, yes. Boop.
So,
I mean, it's a bit of a short one today.
Yeah, it's a bit of a short one.
I honestly thought Tokyo Game Show was going to give us a whole lot more. They gave us a few.
The biggest thing I saw from Tokyo Game Show was the Tokyo Game Show sale on Xbox.
Yeah, that too. Like, it was just a lot of things that were getting DLCs later or pre-order that we already knew was going to come out.
Yeah, so I think...
And then there was a couple things from Gung Ho for my mobile game, and I was like, thumbs up, I guess. You know, it kind of bummed me out.
Yeah, and I don't think the Tokyo Game Show sale is even going on Xbox anymore. I think it's already ended. They've got the W Games Publisher sale.
Oh, that's right, and the Harvest sale took
and then
over.
The Harvest sale.
I'm pretty sure they combined it with the Harvest sale.
Question: now that Avengers is on Game Pass, will you play it? Wait, you already had it because of me. Never mind.
Yes.
You bitch. You should have played with me.
Sure.
So the Harvest sale actually looks pretty good. It's up to 80% off on something.
Yes.
So anyone out there playing Xbox, check out the Harvest sale. Does PlayStation have a sale going on right now?
It doesn't matter. I'm sorry. I'm still salty at them.
Yeah. I want to buy the Miles game, but you know it hasn't dropped in price.
That's kind of disgusting.
Like, it's, if you want the Ultimate Edition, it's still like $70.
No.
So they're doing the Hidden Gem sale. It just went live today. Over 400 items on the PlayStation Store.
Yeah, is it all of their games because they're all hidden? I'm gonna be salty.
It's a lot of like lower level things, like 100 Ways to Die.
I don't know any of these.
So there's a full list put together over on
MP First.
Yeah, thank you, MP First. Where they broke down the sale price, the regular price, how much percentage you're saving.
Celeste is the only thing that I would...
Oh, Castlevania.
Oh, Castlevania Requiem and Rondo of Blood, sure. How much is it? $8?
Yeah, $8.99, 55% off.
Fair. Devil May Cry HD collection for $15. You can get it cheaper on Xbox.
I mean, it's a huge sale, so there might be something good in there if you dig hard enough. But Yeah, the Harvest sale over on Xbox is looking pretty good. So you're getting 75% off of Ghost Recon Wildlands. I know it's an old game, but it's still a good game.
Yeah, $13.
Yeah, $13 for that one's a blast. Jedi Fallen Order's sitting at $20.
Yep.
Dragon Ball Fighter Z, the Fighter Z edition, knocked down from $94.99 to $14.24. That's a 85% off.
That's biggin'.
Yeah. I mean, you got Spyro on there.
Or you got Scarlet Nexus. That's a brand new game.
Yeah, Scarlet Nexus. It's only 30% off.
And guess what?
But it's $41.99.
And if you're already in Game Pass, you already get it.
Yeah, a couple of these you already get in Game Pass.
Yeah.
So, for instance,
Fallen
Order.
All of these you get except for Wildlands.
You don't get Wildlands. You don't get Fighter Z.
Oh, that's right.
You don't get Spyro.
No Spyro?
No Spyro. We have it because I own it.
Oh, okay.
You get Ori. You get Tropico 5. So Scott Pilgrim's on sale now that the game's back, $7.49.
That's not bad for a returned game.
Yeah. Hitman Game of the Year edition, $11.99.
$12?
Yeah.
That ain't bad.
Now I don't like the fact that they're showing it's a $59.99 game because the game shouldn't be $59.99 because this is the first Hitman game. This game's been out for years now. This game needs to drop in price.
Yeah, okay.
Square's kind of
Game of the Year edition because it's all DLCs, right?
Yeah, but they're still selling it for $60.
Okay.
And while the DLCs are great, you can't tell me it's like $40 worth
Fair
of
enough.
DLCs. It's not.
But I mean, after sale, it still makes it worth it.
Metal Gear Solid 5, the definitive experience, $10.
Very fair. Metal Gear Solid 5 is probably one of the better games that I've enjoyed over the last little bit. That before Konami decided to shoot themselves in the foot. I actually didn't even watch the Konami
exhibit
Tokyo Game Show.
Yeah.
It was probably more fucking pachinko shit.
If anyone was interested in the Batman Telltale games we were talking about earlier, they are currently on sale. Enemy Within, so that's the second season, and the original season, $5.99 each.
That's not bad. I could say that is worth $6 each because each chapter. I mean, you get 5 chapters, $1.20 each chapter. Mm-hmm. Worth it.
You can get Crash Bandicoot, the Insane Trilogy, Spyro, and CTR together for $50. Now it does not include Crash Bandicoot 4, but that's also on sale, 40% off for $35.99.
Okay, I was right. All card games: Yu-Gi-Oh! Rush Duel, Master Duel, Pawapuro-kun Pocket R, which is a VR Switch style game. Don't know about that. Mario Girls Side, which is another card game. Beat Arena, which is a VR game. And Castlevania Advanced Collection, which is something
announced before this.
Yeah, we heard about it, and I might go out of my way for it because it's Rondo of Blood, Dracula X, Symphony of the Night, Aria of Sorrow, Super? I think it comes with Super. I don't know what else comes in it. It doesn't say what comes in it.
What do you think of the new Bandai Namco logo?
Neutral.
I don't like it. They're saying that it represents what the company is, and like they're trying to claim that like it represents the fun of the company. I'm like, it looks more like the boardroom of the company. Like,
I will admit it looks a little Twitch-ish because of that hue of purple. But I will say, just as long as they keep making the games that we enjoy playing the way we like it, I have no problem. Yeah. Like, I'm gonna as soon as I get home, I'm probably gonna download Scarlet Nexus.
Yeah.
And we're gonna see how that runs because I saw the gameplay and I was like, yep.
Real quick, a couple more big things from the sale.
Go for it.
Deus Ex Mankind Divided, $6.74.
That's not bad.
Season pass, $2.99.
So the digital.
It's the digital deluxe edition. Sorry, so it's the digital deluxe edition. So you don't need to buy the season pass unless you already own the game and you need the season pass. So the regular version of the game is $4.49.
Okay, you might as well just upgrade to the freaking digital deluxe. Get you some. So the digital deluxe edition I've already got way back in the heyday. Mm-hmm. I recommend it very highly. Gives you a lot of really good stuff off the cut. Usually when you get like pre-order bonuses, certain games, you get the weaponry that you can carry that will carry you through the whole game. The things in that one will only get you so far. It's very finite resource, which I'm happy for.
Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
Yes.
$4.99. Metal Gear Solid HD Edition 2 and 3, $6.59. And Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, $5.99.
Go back up and get that definitive edition for $10.
We're just gonna go ahead and get Metal Gear Survivor for $9.89. How's that? Yeah. Monster Hunter World. So 2009, but if you get the digital deluxe, it's only an extra $9.90. So $29.99 for the digital deluxe.
I think okay. So the Iceborne is if you only have base game World.
Ah, gotcha. So
and
that's
then
the add Iceborne.
And then the deluxe edition I think comes with it as well. Which $30 for all of that content. It's a big game. Like World alone is 30 hours if you're rushing.
I don't like how it plays as a co-op.
That's fine. I understand your gripes, and I understand that they could possibly fix a few things with their coming days, but as of right now, it's fine where it's at. Yes.
We were talking about Wildlands earlier. They've got the Ultimate Edition of that, which is $119.99. Should not be that price anymore, but that's what it says it is. It's down to $29.99.
That's not bad. Well, yeah, I don't know what it comes with. Because there's not really much of a season pass for it.
No, I don't remember what the difference is. I'm going to open it up real quick. You go ahead and finish looking at Castlevania while I look at this.
I already looked at Castlevania. But funny thing, you go to Konami's website for the Advanced Collection, it has a music player that you can play music from the game. Like you can play from Aria. Oh no, it's in the game. No. You son of a bitch! You tricked me. It Rickrolled me without the music.
There you go. All right, so it comes with the. It does have a year pass. Year 1 and Year 2 pass, I do believe. It comes with the Narco Road. It comes with the Fallen Ghost. It comes with the starter pack. It comes with the permanent XP. And then the standard edition of the game.
Okay, I mean, okay.
And then Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Well, I still think Narco Road should have been free, but okay.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 cross-gen deluxe bundle is $29.99, or just the regular is $23.99. I don't like that you have to
pay for the
upgrade of cross-gen. But
I concur.
I think that's the only game I've seen do that on Xbox.
Gross.
Every other game on Xbox, you don't pay for it. That's really a Sony thing.
Gross.
So that's coming straight from the developer, I think. Tropico 6, if you're into things like that, $24.99. It's pretty good stuff on here. You got Wasteland and 2, Wasteland Remastered, Watch Dogs 2. It's pretty good sale.
At least every single line all the way down, there was at least one game I knew. While over at PlayStation, there was one game out of the entire list that I knew.
We didn't go through the whole list. So, that's our episode for the day. We don't have a lot because Tokyo Game Show ended up not being nearly as big as we expected. It was still fun.
It was still a lot of fun. A lot of things. My mobile game got its update. Jujutsu Kaisen was crossed over into it. And I was like, oh, hey, cool. I like Jujutsu Kaisen. It's an okay anime. I recommend it for people who like fighting animes. Oh, but that's it.
Well, we're going to wrap it up there, guys. Be sure to check out Humble Bundle if you want to support some charity. I pointed the wrong way for anyone who was wondering why I paused. If you want to support some charity, also support the show. And as always, make sure you like, subscribe, tell a friend, tell an enemy, tell a friend of me. And we'll see you guys next week.
See you guys.